Today's just not my day, is it? It's just like, nope. It's like, of course, because why would it be? Why would it? What the hell? I'm just I don't know. It just don't like me today. It just really doesn't. Oopsie. Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm having a minute. Jesus. So, we're continuing with the grossest things actors did. I rewinded it just a bit, so yeah. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
This movie got pretty weird. In this scene, Efron is stung by a jellyfish and thinks the best way to fix it is with urine. And Nicole Kidman's character lends him a hand with it. This is honestly not too tricky of a stunt to pull off, but the team decided to go full method by having Kidman actually help Efron out.
Yeah, which...
The two actors were ready to go for it, but before they actually shot the scene, the director Lee Daniels was questioning whether or not he wanted it to happen anymore and was ready to cut the scene completely. But Kidman stopped him and they went ahead. Why she wanted to do it for real isn't very clear, but it's definitely weird.
That's what they're into, that's what they're into.
Okay,
So have you ever been pissed on?
Have we?
Well, you know, if you're at a urinal and, you know, you're side by side.
Piss particles have probably hit me, yeah.
Right,
But there's a...
slight difference.
Yeah.
Have I ever been purposely pissed on? No.
No, yeah.
But you have been pissed on.
No, but I haven't been
You
pissed on,
you
bro.
have touched another man's piss.
I've been in a splash zone, probably, yeah.
Yeah,
but
bro.
I ain't been pissed on.
Like, there's some people who don't even wash their hands and they've shaken
No,
your
but
hands.
the target weren't me, so I have not been pissed on.
Yeah.
He was an innocent bystander who was completely caught in the crossfire.
Yeah. So me personally, no, I have not.
Alright, let's see what will
Sweets are great, but
Yeah,
the amount
but-
of combinations that Will Ferrell eats in Elf is not. What's crazy is that he actually did eat all of this and more. Ferrell said he didn't sleep a lot while filming and was often totally wired because of the amount of sugar he was consuming. To make it all worse, he developed chronic headaches as well. If what we saw wasn't enough, many of the other weird things he had to eat, like the doctor's cotton balls, even more sugar.
Did you hear that?
Those were cotton candy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's cotton candy.
Halle Berry was preparing to play the role of an addict in Jungle Fever, but wasn't sure quite how to go
She had to
about
smoke
it,
crack.
so she wound up not showering for the full 2 months of production.
Oh.
Logical,
She's not committed enough.
We're not too sure, but it's definitely gross. The actress admitted that it was super gross, and she did end up keeping a few parts of her body clean. We can imagine the
I wanted
crew
her to
was
start
probably
shooting up or
pretty
something 2
thankful
months
for that.
before.
Oh, I like her.
We don't know if we should be impressed or
dedication.
totally grossed out. All these disgusting
I don't
things
think that's
actors
something
did
you
for
can admit
roles
to.
shows their commitment to the craft for
Oh,
sure.
I thought it'd be worse, you know. I've
Can't
heard stories of
imagine
people like
having to do
starving
any of this
themselves
stuff for a
and stuff.
job.
I feel like this was like
What
a
experience
PG,
grossed you out the most?
PG collection.
version,
Yeah, I think yeah.
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
It's probably not public knowledge what people have done though.
Monetizable. Weird things.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, monetizable. There you
Exactly.
go.
Make his attempt to after getting his channel blocked, this time a reacts block, but we will not go down.
I mean, there's one. Alright, Serbian film.
Bro, just
Yeah, let's not watch that.
Goodbye.
Let's not
goodbye,
watch that.
Goodbye.
I mean, we,
See you, boys.
Okay, I don't know what he said, but alright. I'm guessing it's not good anyway, so. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so this one is another Simon Reacts, where school trips went wrong.
No.
I don't know what this even could possibly be. I don't know. Like, what? I'm very confused. Okay. So, yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at the time real quick. Yeah, we're still good on time. So. Yeah.
Oh,
Bro, they can't segregate.
Are
when they
you-
do it.
what?
Wait, what?
I mean, even with
What?
those spots, it's not like.
It was bad before that, and now it's really bad.
How's it going, guys? Welcome
Oh
to
god, I'm
Cyber
scared.
City,
I'm actually
Big
scared.
Star and Mini Mentality.
Hey, what
10
up?
School trips that went horribly wrong. Now Vic picked this
Thumbnail
video and said
doesn't
the
look
thumbnail
great.
is a load of pregnant schoolgirls.
Yeah, it's.
Bro, you've done
Yeah,
it.
it's
That's
weird.
You've done.
Is that not what happened?
No, okay, I didn't pick the video because of that. I picked the video and then I was like, OMG, this thumbnail is mental.
Harry, I've put the thumbnail in WhatsApp to
Oh,
get
yeah.
your reaction.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah, thoughts on that.
Oh my god. Oh, no, okay,
There you
yeah.
go.
That will be our thumbnail as well, which is one of us looking surprised on the side. You know what? Stick Harry on the side of the
Oh,
thumbnail.
no.
Just
I'll do the pose now. One sec. I'll do it for the
you get it live on Cyber React. Do you know
Yes,
what else?
let's go.
Strangest Things in Hitler's Will, and it's me
Yeah.
there smiling next to a
Yeah, yeah,
picture of
yeah.
Hitler.
I know that. I forgot about that one.
The tweet that was like from Minecraft to Minecraft.
Oh no! I know. I didn't. Oh no.
What's up? It's Charlie here.
Oh,
and today
he's
we're gonna be
feeling
looking at
himself.
10 school trips that went horribly wrong. We all loved field
Horribly.
trips at school. It really didn't matter where you went, it was just better than being stuck at school.
This
But
is
these
not
students would rather be in class because their school trips ended up going horribly wrong.
Oh.
And in some cases changing their lives forever. Before we begin, be sure to click the subscribe button and the
Just, I was gonna say.
Coming at number 10, we have Mountain. School trips can be really fun, but it always helps when your teacher isn't totally
This music's
brainless.
making me
This
anxious.
wasn't the case for one class trip that took place in 2014 in the UK. A teacher took
Oh,
her
in the
class
UK?
of 39 girls up a mountain for a trip. The mountain was one of the largest in England, which meant only people who were serious hikers should go up it.
Oh,
But despite
no.
the mountain being 2,500 feet up in the air, the teacher thought it would be fine for the girls to wander up there in skirts and sneakers. They
Oh,
soon found
no.
this to be impossible and freezing cold, but that's not all. The teacher had also forgotten to take a map or compass with her.
What?
It got dark and they became lost and were stranded up on the mountain before finally calling 911. A mountain rescue team soon found them wearing old garbage bags as they were so cold. Thankfully they were rescued, but it doesn't change the amount of danger this dumb teacher put those kids
She's
in.
getting fired.
Yeah,
for
sure.
sure, right?
Fired or even sued by one of the kids' parents. But at the very
Yeah.
least, she shouldn't be allowed near any mountains ever again. Next up is
Bruh.
Monkey Sanctuary. In 2016, 33 students and 6 teachers from North Cobb High School in Atlanta went on a school trip to Belize. Among those students was 14-year-old Tamari Elijah Jackson, who was a freshman at the school. They were visiting a monkey sanctuary for 5 days. On the first day, their first activity was to go into the Sabun River. They were to wade into the river and then after that go hiking. However, the hiking never took place because while the students were wading around the shallow water, Tamari was reported missing. They searched
Oh,
for
no.
a while all
Did he get eaten
around
by a
the
monkey or
Bay
something?
sanctuary
What
when
happened?
finally his body was found. However, his passing is said to be very mysterious. He was a good swimmer and the water was very shallow. Nobody saw him wander off and his passing appeared to be a total mystery. In 2017, his family sued, saying the staff were aware of his disappearance for hours before doing anything about it. The school had been doing the trip for 4 years and nothing bad had ever happened before. The school now goes to Costa Rica instead since the incident.
Wait, so do we know what happened to him or not?
No,
No,
it's
that we don't.
just
Yeah, it's just.
mysterious. Bro, what are these trips? They're literally going into like jungles and mountains. And just
Yeah.
let the kids go wander off.
Well, I went to the beach, I think, once, maybe, and I looked at some rocks, and I don't know.
No danger, no danger.
They went to a morgue! What?
Why?
Mr. Field
Why?
bribed the class to be quiet. However, back in 2010, a New York school thought it would be a great idea to visit the local morgue. For those who don't know, the morgue is where
How
bodies
old are
stored
these
after
kids,
the people
though?
have passed
Yeah.
away. So the high school took a group
Oh,
of
high school,
students to
okay.
Staten Island
Is that
morgue.
still?
Now that's already creepy, but I guess it did give them a better understanding of science. They saw many odd and scary things, but the cherry on top of the cake was a brain in a jar. The kids were fascinated by it and asked the tour guide for more information about it. She said it was a brain floating in formaldehyde that they use to keep brains fresh so they can examine and experiment with them. However, one student turned the jar around and saw a name tag that sent a chill down their spine. The name on the jar was of a student that went to their high school because they were involved in a terrible car collision months earlier. Of course, the kids on the trip told the entire school and word quickly spread to the kids' parents. They were furious as they barely gotten over it happening in the first place.
Surely
What's
they have
more,
to
they
agree
weren't
to
even
that.
told nor had they
Yeah.
given permission for the
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say
think they
that.
realised. I don't think they. I think it was just a coincidence, maybe. Like, surely they haven't been like planned. Like, all right, we're going to show the kid the brain of the child that died.
No, I mean the parents have to give permission, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Yes. They do. They do.
Examiner to do this. It really makes you wonder how many other people they secretly did this to as well.
That's
The parents
right.
sued the medical examiner for $1 million for doing this, and I have to say, rightly so. Next up is plantation. Back in the days of the slave trade was a terrible time in American history. However, it's important that we learn from our mistakes, which is why it's taught in schools. Most schools take care to explain delicately to young kids what took place. But one school was far from sensitive during a field trip back in 2013. The 4th grade class went to a plantation house turned museum in Georgia, USA. Everything was meant to be interactive and authentic, and even had actors who dressed as slaves or slave owners. The kids also did activities, including some rather cringeful ones, such as cotton picking. But
Harry, have you clocked what this school trip has done?
They took him to a plantation. What, they making him pick the cotton?
Yes.
yes, the class was split into 2 groups, with the black children being sent to cotton pick while the
Oh
white
my
children
God.
were tiny clothing inside the house.
No!
Bro, they can't segregate.
Are
when they
you-
give to-
What?
I mean,
I think
even-
I've heard of this.
It's not like.
It was bad before that, and now it's really bad.
I'm sure the plantation museum employees didn't mean to be offensive, but talk about an ill-advised activity. I'm guessing they were trying to recreate how the old times were, but they really didn't think it through. Suffice to say, the parents and some of the kids were
Yeah,
not
'cause I was like,
happy, and the school and
what the-
plantation quickly apologized. At least nobody passed away on this trip, but it must have been pretty uncomfortable. Next up is Nudist Beach. In 2015, a group of
Huh?
Cub Scouts aged 9 and 10 were visiting a beach in San
bet they
Diego.
loved
They
it.
were being chaperoned by parents and Cub Scout leaders. It was all normal until they saw one man getting undressed. They assumed he was crazy or something, but as they continued their hike, they realized they'd wandered onto a nudist beach. The
Oh,
parents
no.
and group leaders quickly tried to change the route they were taking to get the kids away from all the naked people. However, they took a wrong turn and got lost on the nudist beach. The
Oh, no.
parents were less than impressed when one of the leaders tried to reassure them by saying he goes through here all the time. Eventually, they got out and had to
That's
face a
even
pack of
worse.
angry parents when it came time for the kids to be picked up.
How do you take a wrong turn? and then
Yeah,
get
for
lost
real,
on the
yeah.
beach?
Surely you just walk
Like,
away from the
Walk
water.
away from the beach.
Yes.
Aim away from the sea and walk, and then you will leave the nudist beach. Bro, one of the leaders was like, nah, I'm sure the way out
I'm
is
sure
down the
it's
other
just
side of
this
the
way.
beach."
Just look at the sea and go the other way is what you do.
It just goes to show even something simple like a walk on the beach can turn into the worst field trip ever. Or maybe the best if those Boy Scouts were just a few years older. Afterwards, they even had to have a meeting with the group leaders, parents, and local officials in order to assess the situation. The Boy Scouts of America said proper protocol was followed during the incident. However, the parents disagreed. One parent even said she was nauseated by seeing all the naked people on the beach. Okay, that is a bit of an overreaction and kind of offensive to the people on the beach too. Jeez. Next up is water park. So some of these trips sound a little boring and educational, like going to an old plantation or a morgue. However, going to a water park during school time sounds fun and is perhaps every kid's dream. However, in 2015, a class of kids from the UK went to Barcelona, Spain, and visited a water park. The teachers told them all to use
Which
I went
school's
to the
doing
wrong
this?
school.
Exactly. I'm like, what school are doing this?
Right, we went to like a coal museum.
I mean, as the temperatures were near 40 degrees. The teachers offered them factor 50 cream, however the kids, being kids, didn't want this. Thanks to this, 4 kids were sunburned so badly they had to go to hospital.
Oh my
15-year-old
God.
Connor Pritchard had to spend weeks in hospital since the trip. However, believe it or not, the parents were mad at the teachers about this. The teachers said they told the kids to apply sunscreen, but of course couldn't do it themselves.
That is a bit of an issue because they can't. Like,
How
the
are
kids
you
can't
gonna have
force them.
exactly? So what did they do there? What did they do? Did they just? I guess they should have said, "Oh, you can't be out in the sun then."
Yeah, go inside. Yeah, that would be smart.
But see, that's why M7E does well,
There you go.
I knew you were gonna plug it too.
Ban all future school trips if the children can't follow the rules. Next up is beach. One day in 2015, a Texas school went on a field trip to a beach. Now that sounds nice enough, however, as kids sometimes do on beaches, one went missing. It was a 12-year-old girl named Samira Carlo. Despite being at the beach with 19 classmates and 2 teachers, she went missing while swimming. She was fairly far out to sea, standing on a sandbank with a teacher and several other female students. Some of the other kids began to get scared by the waves and being fairly far out in the sea, so one teacher brought them back to the shore. However, when they were back at the shore, they turned around and didn't see Samira. Rescue teams, the police and Coast Guards searched for 4 hours before her body was finally found. Her mom was spotted at the beach devastated, as anyone would be. The next day, the students wore blue into class, which was Samira's favorite color, and many students also wore bows to commemorate her.
It's a bit heavy for a student to go through, isn't it?
Next up is
Yeah,
movies.
jeez.
Watching a movie doesn't sound like a bad school trip, right? I mean, the movie theater is overpriced and sticky,
What are
but it's
these
not all
school
that
trips?
bad. If you know about this field trip in context, your mind will change. One day, the Dallas Independent School District transported 5,000 boys from various schools in the Dallas area to a movie theater to see Red
5,000.
Tails. Red Tails is an inspiring movie about black men overcoming barriers in the military due to their race. But what about the girls, you might be asking? Well, they had to stay in school and watch Akila and the Bee, which is all about a black girl competing in a spelling bee. The school board meant was they were just trying to empower black students and teach them some black history. However, the segregation of boys and girls made parents pretty mad. Women in the military also got mad too, and don't even get me started on black women in the military. The district defended themselves, saying the movie theater couldn't hold all the students. However, there was just too many holes in that excuse.
Yeah.
Next up is pregnant. This one took place at a high school in Florida. One group of students went to a rural town and bunked together in a hotel for the duration of a field trip. The trip was 5 days long, so not that much could happen in that time, right? Well, that's where you would be wrong. When the students returned, it was discovered that 4 of the female students were pregnant.
Oh my God.
There were around 20 boys and 30 girls on the trip, and they'd all stayed in the same hotel. The parents were livid, and they said the teachers didn't do enough to prevent this happening. And they were extra mad, seeing as the students were only 17 years old. At least the students had fun on the field trip, even if they will have to put up with a screaming kid for 6 years. And to top it all off, they're even too old to appear on 16 and Pregnant and make some money out of the situation.
Oh my God.
Oh my. That's enough.
Disneyland. Do you think you have mean teachers? Well, I bet they're nothing compared to the teachers at this school. As a reward for their students graduating, teachers at Rosedale Public School told their 8th graders they'd be going on a Disneyland school trip. Brochures were printed and a long presentation was given to the kids. They even made the kids do roommate arrangements and created a schedule for the Disneyland trip. The kids were obviously very excited, as what could be better than a trip to Disneyland with all your friends? However, it wasn't long until the teachers broke some bad news to them. They admitted it was all one big prank. You see, the teachers had lied about going to Disneyland, and really they were going to the local bowling alley. The teachers got a cheap laugh, but the kids were furious, and the prank was even
Yeah.
Fun.
I mean, yeah, bowling is fun,
They
but
had nothing. They could have no
Yeah, but
choice.
you can't gas it up on that.
That-
Take it.
yeah.
Yeah, you do what you do to get the grades. They want.
is snacks. This is one of the smallest and weirdest school trips on this list. One day at Wells Middle School, teacher Heather Kaggle was teaching math. However, she got a little hungry, as you do, but she decided to sneak 11 students into her car for a snack run. 7 went in the back seat, 2 in the front seat, and 2 in the trunk. It
Does this
must have
count?
looked like a clown car. No offense, girls. They drove to a local Walmart and grabbed some snacks. On top of all this, she had to leave 2 students alone in the classroom as they wouldn't fit in her packed car. She was obviously immediately fired, and may be the most irresponsible teacher on this list. What do you think? Check out the poll in the top right corner to vote for the worst school trip on this list.
I mean, one of the ones where someone died, surely.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess it has to be.
Yeah.
I think the death one's, but I think the pregnancy one's almost the worst because you've got 4 pregnant women now. Like, what are you going to do now? Like, look, they seem fun though, half of them.
They all, yeah, a lot of them seem on the outset more fun. But, yeah.
Well, let us know in the comments down below if you had any weird school trips.
Yeah.
And we'll go through them at some point. Thank you guys for watching.
Alright.
Peace.
Bye. Okay. Moving along swiftly. Okay, so next is things only 1% of people can do. This is again on S'more Simon Reacts. Okay. Not ready for that, Toby. Can't be doing that to me, mate. I wasn't ready.
Oh! No!
Is it one of those?
No.
I'm scared. I don't like.
Some
I'm
people
scared.
are freaks, which means they can do things.
JJ?
that
No, I'm just
stop
kidding.
Ethan can fart and cough at the same time.
Oh.
I can do a lot of things. I can do that.
Go on, prove it.
I did it, bro. I did it. You farted. It was the weakest part, but I did it. I can just fart on command, bro. Even my arsehole is loose, bro, and I feel like it was brewing.
Well, this is 25 things that only 1% of people can do. So let us know in the comments which ones you can do, and we might read it.
I did it again.
Well, you're farting a lot then.
That's crazy, bro. Let's remember the video.
We understood that the world can't rely 100% on the Avengers because even they make mistakes. So we decided to create our own.
Oh.
We have a guy who crushes blocks of ice, a card thrower, and
Yo.
these heroes with awesome
That
powers.
Wait, what?
So, group of random superheroes, assemble. Let's get it on.
PTSD from that card thrower thing, by the way. Just letting you know.
My shoulders don't feel right at the moment, by the way.
If you can't touch your nose with your tongue, these images will shock you. And how about this trick? Well, here's another angle that explains it all, and it's even creepier.
Is that hot? Be honest.
Wait, no, the tongue thing
The
wasn't
tongue.
hot. No, it's not hot. JJ would think it's hot, but I
Yeah.
know it's not hot. It's not hot at all. Toby, you've not said anything.
It's a freak of the week thing.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, if you were
What, you
getting-
like it?
if you were
I didn't say I like it.
certain-
Like, you like that, bro?
Right, when did I say I like it?
If I saw that approaching my fucking knackers, I'd be in
Oh, you
shock.
can get your balls tickled at the same time, though.
Ah, it's nuts though, bro. You don't look nice, bro.
You
Like,
said
what
that.
what the fuck is that, bro?
It's nuts, it is, exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, it gives me venom vibes.
That's because they showed a picture of Venom next to it.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
I'm telling you that what you're about to see is a little creepy.
Oh! Oh my god.
That was really good, though. That was really good.
That was very good.
Shocking. But a question for Minecraft fans. Doesn't he remind you of anyone?
Oh, the stretchy skin.
Nah, not like that, bro.
No, it's something
Show them how far your
Show
skin
them your
stretches.
weenus.
Show them
Show them
how-
your
Like,
weenus.
even, like, I'm holding my chin right now. and
Show them your weenus,
Bro,
bro.
show them your
Show
weenus, man.
Show them your weenus. Look.
Oh, you got. Oh, that is a lot. That is there's a lot. There's
alright,
mine does
well.
not even move. Wait, can you even?
What? What
Eh.
the fuck?
I don't know if y'all can even see that.
Bro,
Oh.
see? See, we told you.
Guys, you can't stretch my neck.
You might have like mild stretchy skin.
I got lemon and herb. Lemon and herb stretch.
Not going to happen. It's her own skin that stretches like
Jeez.
rubber. Scarlett
That's
thinks
what my
it's
belly
a funny
looks like.
perk caused by a very nasty disease. It's called Ehlers-Danlos
It's not this
syndrome.
disease.
It causes joint hypermobility and high skin elasticity due to abnormalities in collagen synthesis. So, meet our next superhero, a guy who blows bubbles using his spit,
Oh,
or
what?
simply Bubble
That's
Man.
sick.
You can actually
That's
learn
so
this trick in a
useless.
couple of
It
days.
really is.
So
But
useless, bro.
is it worth it?
He's the literal bubble blower.
Let's face it, if they could do the same, many people
do
would
this.
sooner or later try to sneak into some bank. But this girl is using her skill for something different, to
What?
get out on the streets when she forgot her
Squeeze.
keys. Although, who
Comes to
knows?
the street.
Okay, time to talk
I was like,
about more serious
If
skills.
you can fit through them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I can't do that. Bro, that's just by design. Like,
Yeah, that's not 1%.
I was gonna say if her
You
girls were a
really
little
fix me,
bigger
bro.
or her butt was a little bigger, she
Ain't-
ain't fitting through that.
Let me have this one. Let me have this
It's.
That guy just blew bubbles. He blew it out, bro. That's more impressive than going through a door.
This man in the gym is about to test a new pair of shoes, but you have no idea how he's going to do it.
Oh!
What?
Alright, nice.
What?
Climber.
Toe in the mouth.
And
Bro.
tiptoe through the
Seems
window.
strange, but think about it. Johnny Dawes climbs rocks without using
Free
his
solo
hands.
with no arms.
In the
Listen,
90s, he was
if
considered
goats
one
can
of
do
the
it,
best
so can
British
humans.
athletes in the classic version of the sport, and apparently
You seen goats on the
one
side of
day he got
mountains?
bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can even
Yeah,
climb
yeah.
a sheer wall hands-free. This footage makes Spider-Man
Yeah.
look a little less cool. Looks like what we thought was belly dancing
Oh,
until this
oh.
second was nothing more than a weak attempt at it. Look,
What is that?
No.
What is that?
No.
What is
Lads,
what is that? What
lads,
was that?
lads,
What was that?
lads,
What was that? What was
That's
that?
1%. That might be 0.01%.
That human is fucked. That is fucked.
He
That
said.
is fucked.
No, he's not.
You,
'cause
yeah?
You know
You're
what?
tough.
I respect him. He's wearing a
This
mask.
guy's actually doing the boogie with his belly.
He's being responsible.
Bro!
Oh.
What is that?
This is Aaron Yoder, a PE teacher at a college in Kansas. He's
Okay.
about to use a drone to capture his 1-mile run, except he won't turn around.
Good luck, everybody.
What?
Run backwards a mile.
That's a long way to run backwards.
It is
What's
very
your
long, mate.
best record for that distance?
But
Aaron?
wait, I've got an
Bro,
issue
bro,
with
bro.
this.
I was like,
I've got
it's
an issue with
literally
this because
just
if I go
running
and buy
backwards.
this drone, which I can do this.
Yeah, then you're
It's
in the
not-
1%, bro.
It's not like only 1% of people can do this.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
that's.
really
every-
drone.
People would choose to do
No,
it.
because everyone can.
Hello? Nothing? I have no idea. I'm upstairs. Sure. Ooh, that sounds good. Whatever box they have. I don't know what they have right now. I can look really quick. Okay. Alright. Bye. La da da da. Let's see here. I don't know if they have those actually though. That's the only thing. The craving box. I don't know. See, ours is like, you know, most of the time you can go like regular look on a menu and it's fine, but ours, the one where I'm by, it's always different. So I'm not 100% sure. There you go. Okay, that way I can... Oh, wait, hold on. That way I can look on our actual... Oh, they got... Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna actually want it. I'm gonna want that, actually. Yes. Allow it. Alright. Oops, that's not what... Yeah, there we go. There we go, okay. I know it, okay. I don't know if he's gonna call me back. He'll probably call me back. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, whatever's. Okay, so now we go back to it.
He's just the guy.
It's an expensive drone. It's an expensive drone.
Is that what it is? Is that...
Fuck off.
Okay. No.
Broke a world record in a mile backwards in 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
That's quite
Most
impressive.
people run slower
That's
than
quite
that,
impressive.
even in the
That's
regular
very
way.
impressive. That's mad.
Okay, that's...
Incredible
Yeah.
sense of balance
Oh.
is also an impressive
That just looks
skill.
painful
Not in
on the
vain.
feet.
We are so amazed by tightrope walkers. These guys from China don't walk over a cliff, but they are still pretty good. It's hard to imagine how you can get on such a unicycle.
Yeah.
Let alone ride it.
I'm saying. How many times have you
What
fucked up
the-
the shins?
Oh,
No
God.
comments,
Oh,
just
no.
No, don't do that.
Not again!
Again.
Not again! Oh.
Said about our eyes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I love that. That's good.
Most people think that the hardest thing
How
to
about
do
Leo?
in ballet is to stand on your tiptoes.
Oh.
This fellow
Yeah.
takes it to the next level. He can walk with his toes fully squeezed, and
do
he
this,
can
don't do
even
this.
jump.
Oh, no!
You got them toe
Yeah, it looks like it.
They
Yeah,
got
I was
that
gonna-
Oh!
Did you also feel something
Oh,
functional?
I just moved back.
Oh!
Bro, I'm sorry, I can't feel my toes anymore.
I know, me too. I'm like, ah! My toes are curled because I just, ah.
Try it.
It's a bit
No. Wait, let me try and wait. Walk on.
It's just,
My ankles will go.
No.
oh! Simon, you scared
How
me.
you got on that jump as well?
I know.
Bro, like,
Oh.
he sprung. Bro, he sprung in air.
That-
He's got hands.
that don't
Like,
work.
Hands as feet. He got hands as feet, bro.
When he's got them on the floor, they do look like hands.
Yeah.
Bro!
That's a hand.
It really is. It's crazy.
He even says it. He goes,
the
what
hell?
is that?
Yeah, what is that?
You don't know what the fuck's happening, bro.
Did you also feel something crunch in your feet just now?
Oh.
This girl asked people to comment if they have the same unusual talent as her. We
Is
also
it?
want to make a head
actually
count.
a
So leave a comment under this video if you are like her. We doubt there are even a couple of people with this ability out there.
Oh, to shake your eyes.
That's quite
I've
cool.
seen someone do it before.
Yeah, I think
Can't even imagine what this
I think
guy
I know
could
somebody
do.
that can, but I'm not 100% sure.
So tapped.
Or if it's something
No, it
like that
looks-
with their
no,
eyes.
it looks-
When you glitch in NBA
Fuck
2K.
it, yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. It looks like when you're playing glitches on the replay or whatever.
Oh, sure, they should not be doing that.
Surprise his enemies with
Oh.
Bro!
this shit. Work.
Ugh.
Do we have to convince you that very few people are capable of doing this? Or do we
Oh, I
check?
don't
In any
like
case,
it. Get it off my screen. I don't like it. I don't
in
like
case you've
it.
forgotten, in the
He
Marvel
can see
universe,
his armpit.
The master card thrower was this character.
Oh, shit. I hated this when I had to do it.
Well, in our world, he has been replaced by
What?
an equally accurate fellow.
Wow.
Well, yeah, but this guy does try
What?
for hours on end.
You only have to see his perfect throws to know that humanity
wow.
has someone to
Oh
rely
my.
on.
But still,
Right,
like,
okay,
the amount
right.
of times he's done it.
Superheroes of
Oh.
ours
Yeah.
are not too useful for saving the world.
that's all he
so
does.
A person with amazing strength and agility can
Right,
certainly
this
be
is-
useful.
Jeez.
You can test yourself if it seems too easy.
That is nuts.
Just try to jump after a push-up at least half a meter.
That's been working out.
That was Josh. I'd want to fuck him.
Oh.
What?
Ooh, Ethan. And you
So you
wonder
attracted
why
to the man
we have
machine or
fanfics
just
of you
the
guys
man?
being gay. And you wonder from the assumptions video not too long ago. And you guys wonder. Y'all do it yourselves, I
He
swear.
is excellent at using them to hypnotize people. Just
What?
watch
Look
and
away.
listen and you'll understand.
Toby.
What?
It's quite cool.
Oh.
Toby, he's not even hypnotizing you. He's just.
More ASMR than
Even if you don't miss any of the NBA slam dunk contests,
Wait.
you've probably never seen anything like
fuck?
this.
Is it?
This is.
To skate down
Yo!
Yeah.
That's sick!
That is insane.
Yo! That is so cool. I love that.
No doubt. Isn't the crazy
Oh my
guy who
God.
made
That is the
Yeah.
coolest
What
thing.
was the name of that basketball thing where they had
Slam
the
ball.
trampolines? Slam balls. You watch
Yeah,
that?
slam
knew
ball.
you-
Slam ball. I have no idea what that
I
is.
used to watch that.
That was so
on top
sick.
of huge machines with your bike? Easy peasy.
Right,
This
this
guy has
is
chosen such unusual
You know when we played
obstacles
Trials
to
and Josh was the
demonstrate
only one
his
that could do this?
Yeah.
I think the angels help us. It's still mental.
Well, look at the size of that
I
distance.
think
That's
it's
nuts.
still mental. It's still mental. But
Yeah.
I do think the way they've shot it helped.
to demonstrate his extreme skills. Many people can perform a couple of tricks
That
at a
is
skate
sick.
park, but only a few
Reminds
can
me
ride
of,
on a
Danny
bulldozer's
Macca's skill.
roof on a bike.
He does shit on this.
Oh.
Nice.
Jeez.
It's like a moving pogo stick, really.
Yeah. In a way, yeah.
Sounds like
Pogo stick with wheels?
Simon Minter at 42.
Hey, let's go.
Well, this athlete is probably the worthiest to become
You know
this
how hard
superhero.
that is
Neither
to run
Messi
like that.
nor Neymar can perform this.
I reckon
crazy
you could do
jump.
it.
No, I've tried that
This
before.
accomplished
Like,
master will be useful in the team at least to
Yo.
Las Vegas with him. You'll see what happens in a
Yo.
moment.
oh, no, it went in. It went in.
Oh, he missed one. Yeah.
Jeez.
Simon, this is you on the basketball machine.
Yeah, you know
Dude.
what? Everyone's gonna be a sweat for doing well in that.
Really? I'm.
One mistake
The
of
whole
just
point
dizzying
is to
speed
win,
and an
alright?
amazing
Yeah.
result of over
Okay.
55,000
That was
points.
sick.
You're not allowed
Jesus.
You're not allowed
The point
be
is to
better
win.
than people at anything.
I am here to win.
I know you are, Simon. That's why I was like.
No, no,
No,
no.
you are.
No. That's internet logic 101, Bez.
No, it's true.
so
It's
it's
true.
cool.
It's true.
I'm too competitive and too shit at things,
Nah,
so
you
I
need
can
to try hard in
complain.
this conversation. You need to try.
No, I'm shit at it. I'm shit at
Don't try hard this
conversation.
argument, bro.
Bros, stop.
Yeah, we're just talking.
Fucking try hard.
Fucking gym guy again.
Any superhero team needs a person capable of going on the attack. Luckily,
Ah!
we've already found a candidate. Doesn't look very
Ah!
convincing, does he?
Ah!
Oh, that was really
Jeez.
sick.
Well, that depends.
really
It's
cool.
not a
I
fluke,
liked
as
it.
you might think, but the result of many hours of training.
Oh, don't do
I would
it.
have whacked myself
Wait.
in the shins.
Oh, I know. Oh.
Ah!
Actually, some skills are not that difficult to develop. You just
Oh,
have
I've
to
seen
do
people-
the same
they
thing
The
count
the
money
count
all
of.
the
Oh my
For
god, it's
example,
insane.
This bank teller in China. He counts banknotes so often that he has learned to do it in 3 different ways, almost at this.
Lucky girl.
Oh my god.
Even at a girl at this point. It's what I would rate.
Listen, if I'm a woman and I see this, I'm there.
Oh my god.
Bro, you're
Man,
It's alright, it might dry up, bro. It might dry up.
you're setting any surroundings on fire.
It might. The pubes are up in flames.
Oh my
Does this
god.
employer know that there is a machine that can do the same thing? If we were talking about the most spectacular sports, you'd hardly think of a snooker, would you?
Oh no, but
We
I was
underestimated
about to hit
it
the
too,
glass. I
so
was about to hit the glass. That's a bad shot.
It would have, yeah, it would
Oh,
have.
yeah. Couldn't stop.
We saw the real pros in action. What is especially impressive is the work of this guy.
All of them.
He managed
All of
not to hit the neighboring balls.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh!
No.
So much better than I
Video
thought.
took 20 large gums, then heated them under
No,
a
but
lid and hot water.
okay, I don't want to piss on the cornflakes, right? It's not just like a plain ball. Look, so you got dots on it, and he's manipulated the ball to say, I definitely need to hit it here to do this shot. Like, I need to place it here. So
Okay, you do
like,
that, and then you can piss on all the cornflakes
Listen,
you want.
Yeah, if you
Yep.
got the ball and then do that, then
what I'm
I'll
saying
respect
is, I feel like It's like putting, say you're playing Modern Warfare 2, it's like putting like an actual sticker or crosshair to just start doing no scopes on your screen, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like,
You did that, innit? You did that.
Bez exposed.
Like, listen, if you need aim assist, bro.
But he
just tell
isn't
the
even
world.
hitting it on the dot.
No, he does, bro.
This
Look,
guy,
the dot's
he
there for a
managed not to
reason.
hit the
The dot's there for a
neighboring
He
ball.
ain't
reason,
hitting
bro.
that dot.
Bro,
But there's
there's
multiple
multiple
dots.
dots
on the ball.
Yeah, there's multiple dots, but what I'm saying is, he's positioned it to help him. No, he's probably tried this shot 50 fucking times. And every time changed
Bro,
where that
you
red dot is.
gassed up. You
I'm not
gassed up
hearing it.
the
You
card
gassed up
thrower.
Bubble Boy. That's my guy as
No,
well.
you gassed up the card thrower.
Bro, he hits the red dot, bro. He hits the
He
red
doesn't.
dot.
Balls when performing this stroke.
I'm going toilet.
We did
That's
the
it.
You go to the we'll carry on.
Yeah.
orange gums, then
No,
heated
'cause this
them
one
under
involves
a lid in hot water.
sweets.
and heated them Why? To create a huge bubble, of course.
Oh,
This is not the last
Bubble
of
boy
the
has
bubble.
Oh,
Match.
bubble
She
in.
knows how to blow little bubbles inside a big bubble.
Yeah, but can she blow
Hold
it?
on a second.
Uh,
Do you want to
oh.
see some crazy stories from real life?
What's happening?
Wow,
we
bro.
got.
Way to end it.
Wow. Cut me right there.
Alright, what's your favourite one?
Mine was the pool guy.
Yeah.
He hit the pool ball amazingly.
Nah, that was.
No,
I knew he was gonna say that just to piss off Bez.
It's the coolest visual one, yeah.
Well, let us know if you can do any of those
I don't know.
things. And thank you for watching. Peace.
Bye. I just realized I didn't say bye to them. How rude of me. I'm rude. I know. I'm sorry. So sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is top 10 shocking sports scandals. Let's get right into the video.
Oh my god.
What is this? Am I Killer Keemstar? No, I need to stop. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Okay, let's just get into the video. Crystal, you're being weird again, as usual. What are you going?
Oh my god, guys, guess what?
Yes.
Sidemen Reacts. Sidemen
Let's
Reacts
go.
is home to some of the best reacts. And also the best scandals. That's what we'll be
Ooh.
watching today. Shocking sporting scandals with Simon Minch and Tony Dizzle. Wow.
Why did I get my name?
Why did he get his government?
I don't know. I just don't.
You know
KSI
why,
never,
Toby.
KSI never gets
I know
on a
why.
G Day or JJ, bro.
I know.
KSI's always K. What?
No, that's okay, bro.
You think I'm racist? Wow.
We never said that.
Accusing-
Oh.
It's a scandal!
It's a ha
Cancel him! Cancel this man! Right. Yeah, cool. Anyway, sporting scandals.
I
Yeah, go.
hope that
10
people
shocking
thinking
sporting
Calix
scandals.
set up the halfway line doors. So that's fun, man.
Number 10. Illegal drugs in Olympic horses.
Oh.
Now, drug testing
Huh?
athletes at the Olympics are standard procedure. However, since most of the physical effort in the equine sports comes right from the horses themselves,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be fair to test the animals too?
Ethan, you
I
know
know
about
what you're
horses
thinking.
now.
That sounds
I do. I was
ridiculous.
about to say you can feed them.
Cat.
Like go faster. Well, that tranquilizes them, Simon. Right. You can feed them different types of feed, and some give them up more energy and stuff. You know, they're called, go faster food, bro. So like.
you once described your girlfriend as a boss.
Oh my god.
I'm incorrect.
Yes, doping is an unfortunate
Oh,
reality of the
no.
world, but drugging animals? It sounds preposterous, and yet that's exactly what some of
They
the
are
participants at the Olympic
absolute
Games in
tanks.
Beijing
In
in
2008.
That he can beat one up.
In fact,
I know, right?
I don't understand.
Bro, I said this. I said, come down to my missus' yard, bro, and stand face to face with the Donny to smoke my toe, and you will shit yourself, bro. He will kick your head off your shoulders. It's done. It's done. And if the horse knows it's a scrap, it's done, bro. It's done. It's done.
It's competing in the events tested positive for capsaicin. The substance is not necessarily illegal since it's commonly used for minor injuries. However, it was on the list of substances banned by the Olympics because it can also be used as a stimulant. Consequently, all the participants who tested positive were immediately disqualified, which to Norwegian Tony Andre Hansen meant saying goodbye to the bronze medal that he and his horse Camiro had just won in the show jumping
Oh
event.
no.
Number 9. Spain's Paralympic basketball team. It's absurd how far the desire for medals can
Well,
go.
wouldn't it be like, what if there was just?
I
Weren't Paralympic.
keeping my mouth shut.
Stand
Just,
up. dunk on a posterized, bro.
Jump out the chair and dunk.
What's the scandal, bro? I mean,
When the main theme of the Olympic Games is unity and sportsmanship. These are the basic principles that brought the Paralympics into existence, so that the Games would actually be open to anybody. Well, not exactly anybody. You still needed to be a qualified athlete, and you needed to meet a certain criteria requested by each category. At the Sydney Paralympics of 2000, for example, there were intellectually disabled teams with certain limitations in cognitive functioning and skills, including communication, social and self-care skills, and an IQ of below 70 to 75. So evidently,
Ethan,
one
you
of the
can
prerequisites.
Oh, come on, Simon. That was uncalled for. You're a dickhead.
Can I Paralympic weightlift? I get in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I live.
Can you what?
Bro,
Can you what?
Paralympic weightlifting, please. Can I do that? God, well, stop giggling at me. It's sad. I realised yesterday I'm a Neanderthal, right? So I was going out of the entrance of something, and there was like a, like a rope blocking it, and there was people behind me that also needed to get out. Bro, I climbed under it and just left it there, and then the humans behind me unclipped it, and I looked back and I thought, I'm a Neanderthal. Like, my brain just said, yeah, go under obstacle. That was it. That's all my brain said, bro. I'm a Neanderthal. I'm not a human, bro. I'm fucked.
So evidently, one of the prerequisites for every athlete in this sport was to possess an intellectual disability. That didn't really matter with the Spanish basketball team, though. They fielded a team that did win the games. However, it soon turned out that out of 12 members on that team, only 2 were actually intellectually impaired. The Spanish team was obviously disqualified, but the saddest part is that the cheating scandal forced the ban of intellectually disabled Paralympic sports permanently. Number 8, Rosie Ruiz. Rosie Ruiz may not be the fastest marathon runner in the world, but we have to admit she's one of the smartest. Not everybody could, however briefly, trick the committees of 2 of the world's most important marathons. In fact, the Cuban-American administrative assistant finished 12th at the New York Marathon of
26
1999,
miles in 2
but then
hours
was first
56.
across the finish line at the Boston Marathon
Women are
of
so quick
1980.
compared to blokes.
Yes, she was remarkably the winner of the popular race. Her Boston time was the 3rd fastest in marathon history, and 20 minutes faster than her previous New York time. However, her glorious moment didn't last long. Soon, many of the participants of the marathon, even some people in the audience, reported that they had not seen her on the course. It was also pointed out how fresh she
Is this the
seemed
one
at
that
the
just
end of
got
the
a
race.
car?
Quite unusual for a marathon runner. Other witnesses also came forward, claiming they saw her on the subway
Oh.
You know
the
what?
previous year.
She deserves it.
Following investigation confirmed all the claims in
Well, he's smart, not hard.
from
Yeah.
both marathons. Number 7, La Mano de Dios. In November of 2020, Diego Maradona died aged 60, leaving soccer fans mourning his death all over the world. Maradona was considered by many to be one of the greatest footballers to ever have existed. But talent isn't everything. Sometimes you need a bit of luck. Maradona knew that too. In fact, he was the one that coined the expression La Mano de Dios, in English, the hand of God, in reference to the events of 1986. In the World Cup of that year in Mexico, Maradona brought his team, Argentina, to victory over England at the quarterfinals. A terrible defeat for England, but an incredible success for Maradona, with a 2-1 win that would come to define his career. It still bugs the English, though, that in the goal scored by the champion, Maradona partially used his hand to
Partially?
the head of the
Partially used it.
Referee Ali bin Nasser didn't notice, and so the goal was counted as regular, as VAR did not exist back then, creating one of the biggest points of contention in football history. Number 6, Calciopoli. The Calciopoli scandal unveiled an intricate network of devious activities performed by some of the strongest Italian Serie A.
Oh yeah, Serie A is just tampered with, isn't
In
it?
2006, following the release of a series of vulnerable deceptions by some Italian investigators, the case was brought to court. Initial evidence proved that the top brass at the Juventus club attempted to bribe several referees of the Italian Football Federation to look more favourably during their league campaign. It was not only a national scandal, but a shock for football fans all over the world. Soon, investigators also discovered that the Juventus scandal was just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, footballing giants such as AC Milan, Fiorentina, Lazio and Regina were also involved. The consequent punishments were severe. Some people ended up in jail, and Juventus spent 2 seasons in the lower Serie B. Other teams managed to escape. Number 5, a prodigious pentathlon prodigy. In the present day,
That's a lot of big words there.
fencing rounds, swimming, show jumping, and laser shooting, as well as cross-country running.
So
At the
random.
1976 Montreal Olympics, Ukrainian athlete Boris Onyshchenko was the favourite to win this competition. He was in fact an accomplished fencer, and everyone expected big things from him. And he did indeed give
Fencing's
people
the
something to
weirdest
talk
shit to
about
me,
for
you
years
know.
to come.
You think so?
I just think it's bare weird, bro.
Why?
Like, if you've got a sword, slash someone, isn't it?
And also,
It's a pokey, so like a poking stick. It's not a sword.
Just like there's so many things to do in the world, right? So many sports, so many things to do. You want to put a fucking chain mask on, a chain suit on, and poke your brethren.
He's not a chain suit.
I still feel like it's better than fencing. Can't get out.
They're coming for you in the comments.
Isn't it?
On God.
On God, yeah.
I think you can make anything into that. Like, okay, why do you want to go hit a ball with a stick into a tiny hole, pick it up, and then go do it again in a different place?
It's a bit more.
When you break anything down to basics, it sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even like, if there's any young aspiring fencers out there, keep doing your thing, man. I hope it benefits you.
Go keep poking your
That sounds really,
brethren.
really motivational, bro. Well
No,
done.
but everyone's into their own thing, aren't they? And that's what's beautiful about people. Everyone's in it. So maybe I was wrong, but to me it don't make sense. I'm okay with it.
What matters
That's not
is
what you
that
might
admitted your mistake.
In the match
Yeah.
against the British pentathlete Adrian Parker, the British team noticed that Onyshchenko was given points even when he didn't hit Parker. As it turned out, he had modified his electric epee, which is the dueling sword that records points for the athletes. It should register every time it hits the opponent's body. However, he had added a button he would press whenever he got close to the British fencer without really touching him. What? Register as a point. It goes without saying that as soon as the trick was revealed, the Ukrainian athlete was disqualified and banned from the games for life.
Yeah, fair dues.
Number
Yeah.
4. Bloodgate. Even though
okay.
Bloodgate is one of the biggest rugby scandals in the past decade in England, don't be fooled
What?
by the name. The event took place in spring of 2009 during the quarterfinal match of the
That's
Heineken
an
Cup.
old meme, Simon.
The match was between the Harlequins and Leinster at the Twickenham Stoop Stadium. The match was almost over and the Harlequins were losing by only 1 point. To win, they only needed a penalty or a drop goal. The problem was their goal kicker, Nick Evans, got injured during the game and had to be replaced with another player, Tom Williams. Now here's where things took an unexpected turn. To give Evans enough time to recover and get back on the field again, Williams, helped by the club physiotherapist Steph Brennan, bit into a blood capsule and staged an injury. Unfortunately for Williams and the club, TV footage covered everything and everybody could see the true reality of things. The director of the club, Dean Richards, resigned and was handed a 3-year ban from all rugby.
So he bit into a blood capsule to make it look like there was a worse injury or something.
Yeah.
To buy more time for his other teammates to get ready.
Got you.
Yeah.
He should have just kicked the ball.
Yeah.
Made a kick, they won.
Yeah.
The Health Professions Council, and Williams was banned for a year. Number 3. Crashgate. It doesn't take too much creativity to come up with a name for this scandal. The name refers to a car crash that happened in a Formula 1 race in 2008. The accident occurred at the Singapore Grand Prix of that year and saw driver Nelson Piquet Jr. crashing against a wall
He was
after
good.
turn 17 during lap 14. Now luckily, no one
17?
was hurt. So what's the scandal here? Accidents happen, especially in car racing. You see, the scandal actually burst out a year after the race, when Piquet himself revealed he'd been asked by his team to stage the crash and create an opportunity for teammate Fernando Alonso to win the race.
Oh, shit.
Now things start to
Whoa.
really make sense. The fact that the crash took place in the only position on the track which required a safety car deployment was already suspicious. The post-race data from Piquet's car also showed him continuously pressing hard on the throttle, even after the back of the car had drifted out.
Mad.
Number 2. The Black Sox.
That's nuts that they'd ask him to risk his life to let someone else.
I guess he crashed in a way that he knew.
Yeah, I think he would have crashed in a way that's not that bad. And those cars are made to sort of like fall apart anyway.
Yeah.
Like the front wing will come off and stuff like that. But it just leaves debris everywhere, which enables safety cars to come out.
But involved in the historical Black Sox scandal were probably less scrupulous than one would be today. At the Baseball World Series of 1919, during the game of the Chicago White Sox against the Cincinnati Reds, the match ended with the victory of the Reds. However, the rumour spread, especially through sports writers such as Hugh Fullerton, that something wasn't quite right here, and maybe someone on the
Like
White Sox
what?
team had been bribed to lose the game.
Ooh.
Turns out the suspicions were well-founded. As established by a grand jury called to investigate the case, 8 players of the Sox received $70,000 to $100,000 for losing 5 games to 3.
Is that each or altogether?
I hope.
I hope it is. But then again, would there have been that much money in baseball back in 1919?
That's a lot. Inflation-wise, that's a lot.
I was going to say that. So
Possibly.
what's that like 70 to 100 grand worth now? It would be nuts, wouldn't it?
I don't know where to search that. I wish we could search.
Late 64. The The Salt Lake City scandal is probably the biggest in the history of the Olympics because it saw the direct involvement of the IOC in a bribery scandal. Plus, after this happened, the entire Olympic Committee system was reset and revolutionized. Let's go back to 1998. That's when the scandal actually broke out. It was 3 years after Salt Lake City was chosen over other cities in Canada, Sweden and Switzerland by the IOC for the Winter Olympics of 2002. Thanks to inside tips from the IOC board members like Dick Pound and Ken Bullock.
Oh my god.
Wait,
No freaking way. That's, oh my.
On some documents, they put your second name first.
Thanks to inside tips from the IOC board members like Dick Pound and Ken Bullock, investigators were able to uncover a huge bribery scandal. As it turned out, Salt Lake City's bid committee doled out $1 million in cash, scholarships, medical care, gifts, and other favors to IOC members and their families, some of whom happily welcomed the gifts. Consequently, 6 out of the 3 members were expelled, 4 resigned, while the remaining members were given severe warnings. None faced criminal charges, but the IOC approved the creation of an independent ethics committee and term limits for future events.
Wow.
So those were 10 shocking sporting
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, lads, a pit to share.
I expected worse scandals.
Yeah, me too, but well, you never know with titles, you know, they just say, you know. I enjoyed it though. Cause I just don't understand why you need to cheat though. That's the thing. I don't understand. But that's just me, obviously. So this is the strangest things to wash up on shore. Not 100% sure exactly what's happening, but it's happening. I don't know. Okay, so I need to move the camera to the other side over here. Oh, it got stuck. Okay. Okay. So is this a thing that they're doing now in Simon Reacts' chapters? Possibly, I don't know. I've tried to use chapters, but for some reason it doesn't work for me. Unless I'm stupid and doing it wrong. Because I was like, because I used to, well, I say used to, because God, it's a lot of work to do chapters in a live stream. It's hard. Trust me, when I tried. It was very hard.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Sidemen Reacts. Today you have myself, Harry, and Josh reacting to the 10 strangest things to wash up on shore.
What up, Harry?
Good one.
Harry animated.
You like that one, yeah? Yeah, come on.
Harry animated in here.
Do I think's gonna be here? I think a big whale.
Okay.
It's not exactly crazy.
I was like, that's not really crazy, Harry.
What if it's giant?
Yeah, it can be pretty strange, I guess.
Like a super whale.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
A human.
Okay, no.
I guess the first place I'm gonna go as soon as everything goes back to normal.
There's gonna be human remains.
Nothing is more relaxing than a walk on the beach until one of these 10 catch you by surprise, filling you with bewilderment or worse, even terror.
Like
Here
what?
are 10 of these strangest things to wash up on shore. Number 10.
Number 10.
World War II love letters.
No, how
What?
Just a day after Hurricane Sandy ravaged the East Coast in 2012, Kathleen Mullen made an incredible discovery near the Jersey Shore. It thankfully had nothing to do with the cruddy reality show of the same name. No, instead she found a stack of 57 letters bound with a pink ribbon that had washed ashore in the storm. Mullen took the letters home.
Surely they get destroyed in the
I was gonna say.
She had stumbled upon love letters written between a certain Dorothy Fallon and a soldier named Lynn Farham.
fucked.
These letters date between 1942 and 1947, while the latter was in the military. Though where the letters came from is unclear, Mullen was determined to get them back to the rightful owners. Through research online, she was able to locate a niece, Shelley Farnham Hilber, who lives in Virginia. Dorothy and Lynn got married after the war and had 2 children. Lynn and the couple's son are deceased, and their daughter had lost touch with the
It's
family.
quite romantic, isn't it? Chivalry's lost.
Dorothy was living in a nursing home in New Jersey.
Oh, they found her.
The letters were then safely returned to her.
Oh.
Number 9. Packs of cigarettes. Hey, smokers.
Is that weird? I was like, is that weird?
You know how many cigarette butts get washed up on beaches every single day?
A lot.
Millions. And who am I kidding? You're probably lighting one up right now. But in this story, we're not merely talking about cigarette butts. Oh, no. We're talking about packs of them. Thousands of unopened packs containing an estimated 11 million cigarettes. They were washed up on a 2-mile stretch at Dorset Beach back in 2014.
How much is a pack of cigarettes? Right, if you buy a box of cigarettes, how much is that?
I have no idea, bro.
Depends.
I don't even know. 10 quid?
play it?
About, yeah. Because it's
Oh
about...
my god. Oh wait, no, a 20 pack's 10 quid. Yeah, so yeah. About 10 quid.
A really horrific storm caused a cargo of these things.
I was gonna say, it has to be in a cargo tank, like...
Fuckload of taxes on them and stuff.
A few packs out. Fortunately, though, the packs were so damaged and were deemed unusable and were quickly cleaned up.
Well, yeah, no shit, Einstein.
Blue sailors. No, no, I'm not talking about
jellyfish.
Saturn-only mariners.
Oh.
Jellyfish with a bluish, sometimes even
Right, you don't get
purple
stung
tint.
on those fuckers.
So called by the wind sailors, these jellyfish usually float on the surface in the open ocean, riding wind and water currents in search of
They
food
float on the
using
surface?
a hardened triangular sail.
That's
It's
quite
actually
sick.
the
They literally got a
thing
sail.
on top of their dome.
Huh.
These sea creatures started washing up on the U.S. West Coast beaches.
I hate jellyfish though.
Showing up in Oregon and
You
Washington.
try to swim away from them, they just follow you because they just get pulled with the current.
Is this the result of
Oh.
a hostile takeover masterminded by sentient deep-sea organisms who sent these hapless jellyfish to their deaths in an attempt to subjugate us land dwellers? Man, not quite actually. Be cool though. The mass stranding is a simple result of the wind changing directions. The changing wind current blew these hapless creatures ashore and their doom. Not quite as dramatic as the first theory, but the facts are facts, no matter how boring. Number 7. The St. Augustine Monster.
Here you go.
What the fuck?
The St. Augustine Monster is one of the earliest examples of a globster. A delightful
globster?
term referring to
What the frick is a globster? What do you mean?
beach and results in cryptozoologists speculating about sea monsters. This particular and particularly large carcass was discovered by a couple of young boys playing on Anastasia Island, Florida
young
in
boys?
November of 1886.
He said it.
Yeah, I know, I know.
This particular and particularly large carcass was discovered by a couple of young boys playing on
Young boys.
I didn't even realize you wheeled it up.
Yeah. I call it young boys.
Always assumed it was a whale, but Dr. DeWitt Webb, the founder of the St. Augustine Historical Society Institute of Science, concluded that it was the remains of a giant octopus and sent photos and a specimen to the Smithsonian labeled as such. Number 6. A two-headed dolphin.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
The gym teacher found the remains of the conjoined baby dolphins on a beach in Dikili near the western city of Izmir. Finding this rare creature is amazing enough, but even more amazing things were discovered when the animal was studied. First off, the animal was roughly a year old before it died, meaning that it survived an entire
been
year
kicking for a
eating
while.
and about with its mouth. This is made doubly amazing when experts point out the fact that it's very rare for any conjoined animal, especially mammals, to live beyond a few months old in the wild.
Yeah.
Polycephaly,
Huh.
the condition in which a single animal has two heads, is a very rare condition that doesn't only happen to animals but to humans as well. Abigail and Brittany Hensel is the perfect
I've seen these
example
people
of
before, yeah, they're
polycephalous
thriving.
twins. Number 5. Kinder eggs.
Kinder eggs.
On January 9, 2017, thousands of plastic Kinder Surprise eggs washed up on
Well,
the
that is
German
not good for the
northern sea
environment.
island of Lengyong after a heavy
So what the hell
storm.
happened?
This was to
Oh,
the
the chocolate
delight
out
of
into
local
sea.
children, as Kinder eggs are also very popular in Germany. The eggs are thought to have come from a Danish container ship that lost containers during the
I was gonna say, it's usually about,
Along
yeah.
with the eggs, various pieces of Lego, plastic bags,
How many
wheels,
fish and
furniture,
birds have
boxes,
died
and
from that shit?
Just Jesus, I know, right? Hello? Okay. Bye. Alright, so I think this will be the last video. And then I'm gonna end the stream just because after, I'm gonna go get some dinner, relax, and then go shower to go ready for work. Yay! I don't want to go to work. But I have to. But I don't want to, but I have to. Let's continue the video.
Carnage in the sea.
According to Monterey Bay Aquarium's Research Institute, about 10,000 containers end up in the oceans every year. Number 4. Whale puke.
Ugh.
Whale vomit, or
holding it.
ambergris, is a highly prized.
Why are you touching it with your bare hands?
Of the sperm whale and used in perfumes after it has been vomited up.
Perfumes?
Your favorite perfume has whale vomit in it.
It does?
Reflect on that for a minute or two.
Why?
Did I mention
Wait, this is a
they're
regular
extremely
thing.
Expensive?
Apparently.
They are. Ken Wilman's
It smell
dog
nice, then.
Mage noticed the smelly yellow lump of something on the beach in Lancashire first. Initially, William had no interest in it, mostly because it smelled horrible.
Kinder egg.
But when he researched about it when he got home, he found out what it was and quickly came back for it. He had stumbled upon a 6-pound
Let's deep it. He's literally holding sick.
Yeah, literal. Ew.
Why is it so solid as well?
The waxy substance is produced in the intestines of sperm whales to protect their digestive tracts from sharp squid beaks. Despite its nickname, it's likely excreted rather than vomited into the ocean, where it floats for untold years before occasionally washing up on shore.
This reminds me of that Bob's Burgers episode. So this is okay. This is exactly. Oh my god.
Use it as a fixer that allows the scent to stay on the skin for much longer. And just so you know, it was also used as an ingredient in old recipes.
Yeah.
Got you.
Guess so.
Number
Fair enough, but he got his bread. He got his bread.
A giant eyeball.
The fuck?
Imagine you're just having a peaceful walk to the beach, and then you find one of these things.
What's it
literally
from,
stuck
though?
back at you. Yeah, but one of the things that the sea can potentially cough up and decide to get you with a big old blue eyeball. This giant softball-sized peeper was washed up on the shores of Pompano Beach, Florida, sometime in 2012. It was immediately retrieved, thankfully, by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, who subsequently sent it off for study to identify the mystery creature to which it belonged to. It was originally thought to belong to either a giant squid or even a colossal squid, but that was quickly debunked due to the bones surrounding the eyeball, which doesn't occur in squids.
Megalodon.
In the end, it was identified to be the eye of a swordfish.
Oh.
A colossal squid.
Fucking hell, that's a big old
Swordfish?
Yeah, have you not seen a swordfish before? Those things are huge.
Best pick.
Okay.
Today's pick, which is a subscriber submission, is another one of those unidentifiable creatures that washed up on
They always do this just so they can use it as a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Nice, that's smart.
Yeah.
Find out more next with number 2.
Okay, fair enough.
Montauk Monster.
Ooh, wait.
In July 2008, a photo of what looked like Zool, the demon that possessed Sigourney Weaver in Ghostbusters,
Christ
made the
almighty,
internet
that's
rounds.
hideous.
The
Yeah,
Montauk
jeez.
Monster, so named because it was discovered on a beach in Montauk, New York, was a curious-looking carcass that was not immediately identifiable. Oh, just in case you were wondering, the
Oh,
animal
yeah. Go away.
It was actually about the size of a raccoon, not a whale, so the photo was obviously manipulated. The animal wasn't available for autopsy because somebody had the bright idea of removing it from where it lay.
It's alien.
Asked by
It's
media to
alien.
examine the photo, we're fairly certain it was a decomposing raccoon that had lost enough hair and skin due to being in water for an extended period of time.
Why is that number 2,
A
bro?
crew of men from nearby Shelter Island
That's
admitted to
alien, that's why
finding a
it
dead
removes.
raccoon and giving it a Viking funeral. By
That
sending
ain't
it
no
away into the
raccoon.
water.
We've been sold. That ain't no raccoon. I know a raccoon. That ain't a raccoon, bro.
It's alien. Okay.
That ain't real.
If Simon would hear that, he'd be saying same thing. It's an alien.
Show that only about 15%
Alien.
So do our analytics boys. Come on,
Yeah,
sub to
disgusting.
Simon Reacts.
Yeah, why are you not subscribed to Simon Reacts? What do you mean? Oh God.
Told you.
Back in
Pack of
2018,
hands.
a fisherman from Khabarovsk, Siberia, was just walking along, minding
ice
his own
fishing.
business in a small
said to be
island in the
dismembered
Amber River.
human-
All
no,
seemed
that's
pretty
it. That's a
normal
human
until he spotted a hand poking out of the snow. Apparently curious of the find, although I couldn't imagine why, he started to dig around and he eventually found a bag full of hands. 27 pairs of them to be exact.
Huh?
Investigators were
Jesus.
immediately called to the scene, but they were stumped as to the origins of the mysterious
Ah,
bag.
stumped.
This gave rise to rumors that it was the work of a previously undiscovered serial killer. However, the truth behind it all was soon uncovered.
27 pairs of
According to
hands.
investigators,
Yeah.
the hands more than likely came from a local
That's a lot of help.
forensics lab where they were kept as a form of identification and then improperly disposed. In Russia, the hands of identified corpses are sometimes severed in order to retain fingerprints for identification after the burial. However, it is very unclear why both hands of corpses would be cut off when only one would be needed for identification. It is also unclear why fingerprints were not taken and stored in a database instead of severing the hands.
Yeah.
Have you ever found something strange washed up on a beach somewhere?
No.
Have you guys ever found anything strange on the beach
Also
ever?
check out the channel's
I was on a jet ski in Dubai once. If you look down, there's just jellyfish everywhere. I was
Yeah, it's
terrified.
rotten.
Makes
Mm.
Yeah, when I used to live on the river, right? And I used to like there was a beach below, so I used to look down. There used to be like random shit washed up. It was never anything very
I
interesting.
found a gun in like a river when I was a kid.
That's
What?
cool. What?
Why have I never heard that story?
That just came to my head now.
Did you tell the police?
I don't know what we did actually. What
Did
we
you
do?
snitch? Oh my god.
Oh, Josh.
I think I gave it to my friend's parent.
You got round
When I
up.
say gun, it was like some fucked up like old.
What,
thing.
rusty?
Yeah, like it wasn't anything like it. It wasn't like some Colt 45. You know what I mean? It wasn't
1800 rusty.
like a pea shooter. You should do sidemen go metal detecting on the beach and try and find the gun.
I would do that.
Go to Normandy. Can we go to Normandy and do metal detecting or something?
I'd be down. But the thing is, like, beach like that has probably already been
Been done.
rinsed.
Yeah, we got to try and find somewhere else.
On that
Yeah.
note,
All right.
Yeah. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Bye. Oh boy. All right. So with that being said, that is the last video for this stream. Like I said, can't tomorrow, but the day after I should be able to, which means, let's see if I count correctly. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, about 30-ish videos, which I think I could do on that day, Thursday. Yeah, which I'm more than likely sure I could do 30 videos, because they're majority of them are Sidemen Reacts. Like, I want to say at least 80% of them are. There's a couple I see one JJ one so far, well granted, yeah. A couple Sidemen Reacts ones, Simon, a Calfreezy one. But yeah, most of them are Sidemen Reacts, which in general are OE short videos, so I think I should be able to be finally caught up with videos, and then once I am, I can stay caught up. Hopefully. I'm hoping to the Lord I can. Or at least, you know, not be so behind where it's literally like a month behind kind of thing. So, yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. And I will see all you beautiful, wonderful people in the next video. Alright? Bye. Oh god, my hair, I know it's a mess. Don't look at it. Don't look at me. Okay, now I'm just, obviously now this is just to make sure that I don't cut it off.